Hey, look. Shalom, shalom, Israel. This your brother, Nai Yaakov. Look, I'm about to do this video because my heart is in great sorrow today. I'm not sure what it is, but what's going on. But, I haven't felt sorrow in a long, long time. I have to admit that to you all. I've been living in peace and in joy for a very long time, for years, day by day, and haven't felt sorrow in a minute. And the fact that I'm feeling sorrow, and I know exactly what the source is, the fact that I look out onto the world and I see so many people not paying attention to the exact nail that needs to be hit on the head to secure this fixture of life in its place. And the fact that they are not acknowledging the Father, that they are not acknowledging the Most High, and that pains me to my heart, You worldly man, the world that you fought for, the world that you coveted for, the life that you sought to live in the world with all your luxuries, your dainties, and your political powers, all of these things, your inheritances that you all plan to leave for your children, the future is looking mighty bleak. And that's the thing that angers me to my heart, is because I'm a person who hasn't been in the world, and I care not for the world, neither have I wanted to ever be a part of the world. And in this time, it should be making me excited and happy, which I am. But I sorrow for my brother and my sister beside me who does not see and who does not know, nor do they care to aim for the right thing. And that kills me, That absolutely kills me to my heart. You worldly man, you've lived for this world, you've panted for this world, you fought for this world with all your might, and have sacrificed mother, children, whatever, done any and everything that you ever wanted to do for this worldly life, and you used to boast about it. Look at my doctorate degree, or look at my gang that I'm over, and affiliated with, or look at my subtle life, with wife and with kids, and all of these. I'm talking about at every degree, the poor degree all the way up to the highest degree of the richest man on earth. You got all of this, and you've saved it all, and you put it all aside, and you've earn this life for this on the blood of everyone else around you, and you've hurt everyone around you, all for this life, for it to be literally nothing right now. Like, when you look at this world, do you really see a future? Like, I look at this world and I really the value that you all once had, you rappers, when I look at you, and I'll speak as with a carnal mind, and I used to wish what you had, and I used to want what you have, the riches and the wealth, and the family, the married couple, and the famous doctor, or the wonderful this and the wonderful that, and earning your monies, and you used to brag about how you used to make so much money. Now look at the world, and what has all of your vanity come to? Those things that were once valuable are now baubles in a shadow of a lifetime. Here today, and it's now all gone, for we are now in the midst of tomorrow. And all that you sacrificed your life for and hurt the next man for, it's nothing. It's nothing now. And you no longer have a life. The world no longer has a life. Your life has come to a halt, to a pit stop. They are actually saying that the coronavirus is not going anywhere. It's going to stay here. And that's the thing that kills me. It's not going anywhere, and it's going to stay here. And the reason it kills me, because I know that there's so much death to come every day. Every day, death is an expected entity, an expected part of our lives. And that's the thing that kills me. And I would hope that people finally wake up to what I'm trying to tell y'all. Every part of man's being, just like they build a World Health Organization to deal with health, or they built a Federal Reserve to deal with the money, and just how man focuses his aim on building great organizations for worldly things, there needs to be a building of the temple of God within every man, and this needs to be the focus in every heart, so that everybody knows and aims and turns to the love of God. And so, because you all are not doing that, because you all are waiting to get that done, that is the reason why all of this is on our heads right now. That's the reason why we're suffering. That's the reason why we're dealing with what we're dealing with right now. And family, if only I could tell y'all need to acknowledge the Father. Y'all need to turn this around, because this is just going to get worse. Because there needs to be an exact focus on the Father. Like you all focused on building your government, you need to focus on building within the man of God for the will of God. And you need to find the man of God who has done this, the men of God who have done this in their hearts, so that they can teach the whole world how to do the exact same thing before we all perish, before we all die. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is real. Y'all don't see this? Like, I know I'm crazy. Look, let's admit it. I'm crazy. I get it. But I'm not that daggone crazy. Come on. We got to sit up here and realize what's going on, family. This is no pretty image that I'm looking at everywhere I go. Everywhere I turn, it's bad. It's bad. And it hurts me to my heart. And yet it brings great joy to me at the exact same time. This paradox I'm in. It's almost like I can't be troubled, but I am troubled for your sake. And I appear that way for you, so that you all must learn to be troubled and make your souls right with the Father. Whatever. Everything I'm saying is falling on deaf ears, and I get it. I understand that. But y'all gonna still keep dealing on with this thing until y'all finally decide to turn around. What good have you now, you worldly man? That world you used to boast about, gloat about, in the presence of those who were not able to get your substance, your like. You know how you used to shun the poor man? Like, for all of this life, what now do you have? You have nothing. In a matter of an hour, all of your world has turned to nothing, right? And you gone to do nothing but covet your world all the more and protect your substance all the more. And so you have this law within you that you have the right to destroy any and every man who begins to infringe upon that. And I guarantee you it will be infringed upon. Because when men start to realize that this is not going to turn around, which they already are, dealing with this or whatever have you, and they're hurting within themselves, and they already are going through this thing. And so when it comes down to it, men are you all when the reality comes to those who do not have a strong consciousness, looting will increase. Hardships will increase. Now, we're not just going to go through this and the hurting one of another is not going to increase. It's going to increase because weak minds are going to say that they have this parable that you've all been teaching in the world, that might is right and the strong take from the weak and things like that. You've all established this bestial mindset in every single man. And so that's the reason why hardship is going to get worse. People are going to be walking around and you will not be able to trust the next man, not even your own family member. I will tell you, this is getting ready to get worse, but y'all can hear me all y'all want. And this thing is going to happen, but it will not come nigh the elect. All praises to the Most High. It will not come nigh the elect, yet they will continue to warn you all more and more each day. These are the final hours of your final warnings and all of creation. And then we move on to the age of eternity, where whatever is established next is never going to change. So, y'all do what y'all want to do. Peace, blessings, and shalom.